What's going on, everyone? Sunkist here, and today I'm going to be talking about stamps. I'm going to show you the fastest way to get them, I'm going to show you where to spend them, show you the types of things you can buy with them, and share some other general tips as it relates to expeditions and getting stamps. I'm getting very close to 500 subscribers, and when I do, I'm going to stream a Everything Shoots Mini Nukes playthrough of Fallout 4, so definitely hit that sub button so you can stick around for that. With that being said, hopefully you enjoy the rest of the video, and have a good day. Alright, first question you're going to ask, what are stamps? Stamps are a currency that you can get from running expeditions, and you spend them at Giuseppe in the White Springs Refuge. As you can see here, I have about 2,300, so I can spend those as I'd like. If you're wondering where to go, fast travel to the White Springs Resort, go to the White Springs Refuge, and then from the spawn point, run over here to the right. And Giuseppe will be right here. And we can go ahead and trade for some stamps here. Some of the more notable plans that you can buy from Giuseppe with stamps is going to be the Cold Shoulder. This is arguably one of the best, if not the best, shotguns. And that is PvP and PvE. It's very good. It does cryo damage, has quad ammo capacity. Super cool shotgun. Next notable piece of gear you can get with that is going to be the Auto Axe. This is a very, very good auto melee weapon. Does a lot of damage per second. Very fun to use. Coincidentally, both of these are actually in the Atom Shop right now for, I believe, 700 atoms each. So if you don't want to spend your real buckaroos, you can grind out expeditions, get enough stamps to get these. There's also a plethora of other camp items you can get with stamps as well. As a newer player, you'll need to actually unlock the ability to start doing expeditions yourself. You can join expedition teams and also join someone that has started one, but you cannot start them yourself until you unlock it. I left a link in the description of a great video that shows you how to unlock access to start your own expeditions. But once you do that, open your map, press X or square or whatever button it is on PC. Sorry, I'm unsure what it should be on that, but you'll have two options to pick from. The pit will have two different expeditions. You can click on either one of these. Atlantic City has three options. Each location you can actually explore separate from doing an expedition, but each of the locations has an expedition as well. So all I gotta do is just click Start Expedition whenever you're ready to do that. Stamps are earned by completing expeditions. Expeditions will have some primary objectives and kind of secondary side objectives. You'll get the most stamps for your time if you do those side objectives. And I believe the max you can get per expedition run would be 20, and that would be dependent on you completing the main and the side objectives. The fastest, expedition you can run is going to be over at the boardwalk in Atlantic City. And that would be called the Most Sensational Game. As you're running expeditions, I definitely recommend that you have a full team, or at least have one or two friends that can help you do it. It'll go a lot faster and you'll die a lot less. So I definitely recommend making an expedition team to signal to the rest of the server that you're on that you're going to be doing expeditions. People will join from that. If not, a great option would be to create a looking for group post if you're on Xbox. Not sure if PlayStation has something similar to that, but Xbox has a great, thriving looking for group section for games. Another great place to look would be on Discord. Join a public Fallout 76 Discord of the platform you're on, and Reddit also has looking for group areas as well. My personal favorite style of build to run while doing expeditions is going to be a heavy build. I actually just did a video about a beginner, intermediate, and advanced level heavy builds. So if you need some help making one for yourself, go ahead and check that video out. It'll be linked in the description. But the two weapons I like to bring with me on expeditions is going to be the Cremator. This weapon can be acquired through the Season's Pass. On the free track, you don't have to pay any money for it. You get the base gun on the 4th page, and you unlock the attachments the further into the Season Pass that you get. Next weapon that is a must bring for me is a railway. You don't necessarily need a railway, but the kind of like low-level bosses that you fight, sustained fire, large magazine weapons are great to take them down, and the Cremator is great for taking down the mobs. This first objective is going to be fireworks. Essentially what you're going to have to do is launch a series of 7 fireworks starting over here on the left. Best practices for this is definitely going to be to protect the teammate that is activating the firework. There's a lot of overgrown that spawn around these first couple of ones that if they hit you, they can stagger you off, and it does take a while. It's one of those, press A and hold on it until it's done type of things. So definitely make sure you're protecting your teammates that are doing that. Over to the right, that boat will spawn 2 Mirelurks and a Mirelurk King. Right here, 2 Mirelurks will spawn, so make sure you clear those out before you're activating the fireworks. Now at this point, my teammates are kind of running ahead of me and activating the next fireworks in the sequence, as there's not too many enemies over in this section right here. But once we get over here, someone will work on taking out the enemies right there, and make sure you hit some of the emotes, to get that side objective done, that you can see up at the top right as well. And this last one, I'm going to activate this myself and go to the next area. This next objective the next first objective is the Overgrown Keeper. An Overgrown Keeper will spawn over to the far left, the middle, even spawn over to the far right side of this area. All you have to do is take down this Keeper and grab the key from him. And from there, 2 sets of prison cells will spawn at various locations around the area over here. So just make sure you go and unlock those. Best practice for this is going to be that you and your teammates kind of spread out across the 3 lanes of this area, left, right, and middle, and you can all kind of cover your ground. And as soon as you get that done, you can just enter the next area. The next possible first objective, and the last one for this area, is going to be the Moonflower one. There will be 3 Moonflower Overgrowns that spawn. They'll have this kind of glowing blue aura to them that you can easily identify. They can spawn, in this area I'm about to show at a moment here. They can spawn over to the right on the end of the pier, and they can also spawn over to the left. Definitely same kind of practice as the last one. You and your teammates definitely spread out so you can kind of be at, where it could possibly be spawning. And if you can, as the team leader, for all these objectives, really try to stay a little bit ahead if you can towards where you enter the Showman's Pier, because as the team leader, you're the only one that can progress between areas. Your teammates cannot go there. As you can see, you can hit a nice lob shot over to that one there too. Once you get to the second area, there's going to be 1 secondary objective, and that is going to be gathering a prize teddy bear. There's a couple locations that they can spawn, but the first one, Comrade Chubs, spawns right up there to the left after you enter this area. The next teddy bear that could spawn is going to be the Fear teddy bear, or the Teddy Fear, not sure which one, but just run through those doors up here to the upper balcony to the right, and it will spawn in this garbage. I wasn't able to get it to spawn during my playthroughs, so there it is. One of the next teddy bears that could spawn in this area is the Polar Teddy Bear. Just gonna have to kind of run up here to the left, go in this little kitchenette area, and they will be in the fridge slash freezer right here. The Quantum Teddy Bear is going to be the next furthest one kind of into this area. You actually have to fight one of the twins, like kind of, the middle boss, if you will, through these doors here. This is where the railway really comes into handy. As you can see, you can just gun them down, and the Quantum Teddy Bear will be right there. One of the possible objectives in the third and final area is going to be escortee. You'll essentially just have to escort a civilian to one of a few, blood pack stations. They need to get 3 of them, and there's a couple different spawn locations, but all you have to really do is stay close to them. If you're the party leader, it won't progress if you're not close enough to them, so make sure you're staying by them and just defending them from the waves of enemies that will spawn. For the sake of time, I'm just going to skip the second one because it's more of the same thing. But as you can see here, here's just another example. There's another blood pack station, and we're just going to protect that civilian until they get that done. And once that's done, you could move on to the final area. The next possible last area objective is going to be claiming the Shark's Den. Essentially, all you have to do is go over to this area you see here, claim this flag, and then you have to protect it for a certain amount of time as the bar progress fills up. There's really only 3 ways that enemies can come from. The area that I'm shot at just there, that one kind of behind me right now, and then those stairs up there. So, if you have 3 people, super easy to just kind of hold all those positions down. and not let anybody in. And once the bar fills up all the way, you will be able to run to the last area. The progress on the bar, however, will stop if there's enemies in the area, so make sure you clear them out. The final last area objective that you could get is going to be throwing potatoes in Siren's Theater. Make sure you just clear out the enemies in the area that spawn when you get here, and then you just pick up these potatoes and throw them at the people on the various stages. Definitely a good way to do this is to have at least one person protecting the people that are throwing the potatoes, kind of similar to the fireworks. If you're picking up a potato and an enemy melees you or you get hit by an explosive, it will stagger you and then it'll stop your progress from picking up the potato. So in order to save time, make sure you're protecting your teammates. Once you finish filling up all the progress bars for all the people on stage, you can progress to the last area. Once you've completed one of the 3 last objectives, you're going to just run ahead here over to what is the quote-unquote boss fight for this. It'll be the 2 twins that spawn in this back area. So I like to run right up to the door and open it and just kind of start laying down some fire. The more people you have laying down fire, the faster they'll go down, obviously. Once that's done, you'll come up here and speak to Mother Charlotte. You'll go through some dialogue and she'll do a whole little spiel right here. But once she's done with that, you can talk to her and turn the quest in. Once you do that, you'll kind of just fade to black and wake up in a lawn chair. As you can see right here, I cut out the loading screen for the viewers. Once that's done, as you can see here, I'm changing from a casual team to an expedition team so I can get the extra XP when I turn that in. And just walk up to Lennox, tell her you're ready to leave. And then here's kind of an example of the rewards screen, and it'll show some of the stuff you can get. You get a number of legendary weapons. You can get up to 1 rare plan per week from expeditions. You get stamps, you get legendary modules, you get XP, you get scrip. All around, expeditions are great for just kind of grinding out everything. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and learned something useful. Definitely hit that subscribe button if you want to stick around for future videos. Once I hit 500 subscribers, I'm going to be doing a Fallout 4 Everything Shoots Nukes playthrough on stream, so that'll be a ton of fun. Definitely come hang for that. And if you'd like, I'm showing some footage of my fastest speed run on the Most Sensational Game. It possibly might be the world record for Xbox. Angry Turtle currently holds the all-around record of 3 minutes and 3 seconds on PC. Let me know, have you seen anybody else run a faster Sensational Game? Have you ran one faster yourself? But yeah, have a good day. See you guys in the next one.
Until they repent.